Welcome back my YouTube channel Old Car Stories. Today, we take you on a journey back in time to explore history. This car, Chevrolet Malibu, classic, 1964 United States of America, was cruising into a new era. The post-war economy was booming, families were expanding, and suburban life was thriving. Against this backdrop, Chevrolet introduced a car that would soon become a staple on American roads, the Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu. It was the debut model year for the Malibu, and what a debut it was. The '64 Malibu wasn't just another midsize car. It was a statement of balance between performance, comfort, style, and affordability. Designed as a premium trim level of the newly launched Chevelle line, the Malibu stood out for its clean lines, elegant proportions, and refined details. Chevrolet crafted the Malibu to appeal to families who wanted more than just basic transportation. It offered sophistication without being pretentious and power without being excessive. It hit the sweet spot in a way few cars at the time could. The Malibu came in various body styles, including a two-door sport coupe, a four-door sedan, a convertible, and a station wagon. This range made it versatile for different lifestyles, whether you were a young couple looking for a stylish ride or a growing family needing extra space. Each version had its charm, but the two-door hardtop and convertible models quickly became the most admired, thanks to their sleek silhouettes and smooth handling. Under the hood, the 1964 Malibu came standard with a 194 cubic inch inline-six engine. But those looking for more punch could opt for the 283 V8 or even the 327 V8, which pushed the boundaries of what a mid-size car could deliver at the time. The Malibu wasn't meant to be a muscle car, but it laid the groundwork for something bigger that would arrive the very next year. The legendary Malibu SS with serious performance chops. The interior of the 1964 Malibu was thoughtfully designed. While not overly luxurious, it featured quality materials and a clean dashboard layout. Drivers appreciated the full instrumentation, the well-padded seats, and the general sense of comfort. It had a more refined feel than many of its competitors, helping the Malibu build a reputation as a cut above the standard fare. Chevrolet priced the Malibu attractively, which made it accessible to a wide range of buyers. That affordability, combined with its style and practicality, led to strong sales numbers. In fact, the Chevelle line, including the Malibu, sold nearly 340,000 units in its first year. It was a clear message to the auto industry. America wanted a car like this. The car's ride quality was another major selling point. The 1964 Malibu rode on a new A-body platform, which provided better balance and improved road manners compared to full-size sedans. The independent front suspension and coil springs gave it a smooth, composed feel on the highway and around town alike. It wasn't sporty by today's standards, but it was confident and competent. Aesthetically, the 1964 Malibu struck a balance between conservative and contemporary. Its boxy shape was softened by gentle curves and restrained chrome accents. The dual headlights, narrow grille, and squared-off rear end gave it a solid, trustworthy appearance. It didn't scream for attention, but it aged gracefully, something not all cars of the era can claim. For many people, the Malibu became part of the family. It was the car used on weekend getaways, daily commutes, and long summer road trips. It had a presence in driveways, school pickup lines, and gas stations all across the country. It wasn't rare to see a Malibu rack up well over 100,000 miles with regular care, testament to its engineering and reliability. In terms of safety and features, the 1964 Malibu reflected the standards of the time. Seat belts were offered but not mandatory, and features like power steering and air conditioning were optional. But the Malibu was forward-thinking in its structural integrity and chassis design, offering a solid, dependable driving experience even at higher speeds. The Malibu also became a symbol of a changing America. It was a car that fit well with the optimism of the early '60s. Young buyers loved its sporty edge, while older drivers appreciated its practicality. It bridged the generational gap in a way that very few vehicles managed to do back then. That versatility helped the nameplate endure, Collectors today look at the 1964 Malibu with fondness. It's not just about horsepower or design. It's about what the car represents. A simpler time, a dependable machine, and a sense of freedom behind the wheel. Finding an original 64 Malibu in good condition today is like uncovering a piece of rolling history, and many restoration projects aim to preserve that authenticity, in terms of legacy. The 64 model was the first step in what would become one of Chevrolet's longest-running nameplates. Over the years, the Malibu has gone through many changes, from muscle car to front-wheel drive sedan. But that original version set the tone for decades of innovation and adaptation. Car shows and vintage events often feature a 1964 Malibu in pristine condition, and it never fails to draw attention. Enthusiasts admire the craftsmanship, while newcomers are often surprised to learn how advanced and well-balanced the car was for its time. It's not just nostalgia, it's genuine respect. Behind the wheel, the Malibu offered a smooth, almost effortless driving experience. The steering was light, the brakes were reliable, and the V8 models offered more than enough power for spirited driving. It didn't demand much from the driver, which made it popular among a wide range of skill levels. Restorers often praised the car's straightforward design. The body panels, engine layout, and wiring were all relatively simple, making it an ideal candidate for hands-on projects. Parts are still available through specialty suppliers, and there's a strong community of Malibu enthusiasts who offer support and share knowledge freely. As a first-year model, the 1964 Malibu holds a special place in automotive history. It arrived at just the right time for just the right audience. It didn't need flashy gimmicks or aggressive marketing. It simply delivered what people were looking for: a reliable, attractive, well-performing car at a fair price. And that's the essence of the Malibu story. It wasn't about being the fastest or the flashiest. It was about showing up every day and doing the job with quiet confidence and style. The 1964 Chevrolet Malibu didn't just mark the beginning of a model. It marked the beginning of a tradition. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Old Car Stories. If you enjoyed this look back at the 1964 Chevrolet Malibu, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more timeless tales from the golden age of American motoring. Until next time, keep those wheels turning and those memories alive.